The great outdoors, 5 park trails that are accessible to all. Summer is a great time to explore the outdoors. People of all abilities love the outdoors, and there is nothing like going out into nature, especially during the warm summer months. Being outside has shown numerous benefits for health, including our mental health and lowering blood pressure and decreasing anxiety, which could help many of our kiddos. Unfortunately, for people with mobility issues, it can be a challenge to find trails that are accessible. Well, we've taken the time to put together a list of some of the most accessible trails in America's most beloved parks. While we did our best to verify that these trails are wheelchair accessible, please be sure to research the hike before trying it. Everyone has different hiking and mobility capabilities, and what is accessible for one person may not be for another. So please use your best judgment. Summer is the peak time for national park visitors, and many parks require families to select an entry time to prevent overcrowding. Later on in this video, we're going to talk about what to bring to hike safely. We start off with our first trail in Colorado, Bear Lake Trail. Rocky Mountain National Park is one of America's most visited national parks. Visitors are treated to views of mountains, lakes, and forests in the heart of the Rockies. The most popular spot is Bear Lake area, where visitors will find the half-mile Bear Lake Loop accessible and allows people of all abilities to experience views of Bear Lake. And it's against a backdrop of snowy peaks and ponderosa pines. But beware, the Rocky Mountain National Park does require reservations May through October, and that a shuttle may be used for transportation to the trailhead if parking is full. Our second accessible trail is in California, Lower Yosemite Falls Trail. Yosemite is another well-loved national park, and this trail offers excellent views. Of the 320-foot lower portion of Yosemite Falls, visitors begin their hike at the Lower Yosemite Falls trailhead and are able to walk to different vantage points along a paved loop, including the upper and lower falls. The eastern portion of this loop is wheelchair accessible. But keep in mind, there is no on-site parking, but there is a free valley-wide visitor shuttle that transports visitors from parking areas to the trailhead. Number 3 on our list is Tennessee, Sugarlands Valley Nature Trail. This paved half-mile nature trail is located in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It winds through a forested area where visitors can hike alongside the river and explore the ruins of the Sugarland settlement. And there's plenty of benches to stop and sit and relax and enjoy the view. There are also several drivable nature trails throughout the Smokies, including Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail and Cadiz Cove. Our fourth trail on the list we like to point out is in Ohio, Brandywine Falls Trail. Cuyahoga Valley National Park is lesser known compared to Rocky Mountain and Great Smoky Mountain, but it still has a lot of hiking to offer those in the Midwest. This trail, of which the upper portion of the boardwalk is a wheelchair accessible, gives hikers a look at the beautiful Brandywine Falls. It also offers the Summit County Hike and Bike Trail, a paved path that is a wheelchair accessible for those who want to continue on their adventure. The fifth accessible trail is last on our list, but certainly not least, is in Maine, Jessup Path and Hemlock Path Loop. This trail loop, located in Acadia National Park, winds through a white birch forest and through the park's great meadow. The Jessup Path is a wooden boardwalk wide enough for a single wheelchair, and the Hemlock Path is a wide gravel road. Further accessible attractions at Acadia include the Nature Center and Wild Gardens of Acadia, which open in late May of each year. Going outdoors is a fun adventure, but it is also important to be prepared. We've put together some wilderness safety tips. And you can also find quite a few at the National Park Service. It's an excellent resource to learn about safety in the wilderness. Their website provides a list of the 10 hiking essentials. They also have videos to share that you can share with your loved one about being in the park, like Ask a Ranger.
My name's Kate Kirkendall, and I'm a park ranger for the National Park Service.
Ranger Kate, what should I pack when I go hiking?
Taking some time to talk with your child before starting on a hike, let them know where you'll be going, and take a moment to show them pictures of the hike so that they know what to expect. And it's important to always bring a map with you and know where you're going. Paper maps are best. Make sure you have planned for enough time to complete your hike, especially before dark, as many parks close at dusk. Dressing for a hike can be difficult since the weather can change quickly. For hot summer days, we recommend a breathable t-shirt made of sweat wicking material, a hat for sun protection, and shorts are a good start. And that way it will keep your kids comfortable. But if you're going deep into the woods, wear long pants to prevent bites from ticks and other insects. Footwear should be sturdy sneakers or hiking boots. Sandals may feel more comfortable in hot weather, but they can cause ankle injuries on steep and slippery hikes. Be sure to bring bug spray and sunblock and make sure that you reapply it. We also recommend bringing a first aid kit, as well as plenty of snacks and a water bottle along on your hike. A good rule of thumb is 1 liter of water for each person. For every 2 hours, you'll be hiking on the trail. On hot days, you may want to drink even more. Snacks can be whatever foods your child likes to eat, but energy-dense foods like trail mix and fruit are the best. When you're hiking, remember that wild plants and animals are very valuable to our planet, and exploring nature respectfully is important. Please follow the leave no trace principles, and we're going to provide you to a link to a video below this video. And here's one more important tip to teach. If you and your children are separated while hiking, reach out immediately to park staff and emergency responders so that they can help you as soon as possible. Teach your child how important it is to stay put. It is easier for rangers and rescuers to find them if they are staying in one place. Search and rescue teams now endorse Hug a Tree, which teaches children to stay still when they are lost and hug a tree until help arrives.
I'm so tired. I gotta rest.
This is exactly the right thing for Johnny to do. And you too, if you're ever lost. Hug a tree. Hug a tree. A tree is alive just like you. It can be your friend. You can hug it, lean against it, sit by it, and even get to love it. Your tree will shelter you, help you feel better, and keep you in one place. If you're ever lost, find a tree, get next to it, and stay there. That's what I mean when I say hug a tree.
If you click the link below this video, we've included videos to show your kids on Ask a Ranger, 10 Essentials, and the Hug a Tree video, along with a free printable activity and coloring book. We hope that you will visit the great outdoors this summer and one of these 5 accessible park trails. And we'd love to hear your suggestions of other accessible trails. And if you're out on a trail or even at a local park, take a picture of you and your family and share or tag us on our social channels. We'd love to see you all enjoying the great outdoors. Happy hiking.